to just the charts. On today's video, I'm going to explain a very simple concept of how you can actually do what trade breakout and retest. Breakout and what and retest strategy. Break and what and retest strategy. Even as a beginner, you can actually tag along with this. So I will be explaining everything in details, okay? Just have to stick along to the end. So before I continue or before I start my teachings, there are some certain things you must know about break and retest, or there are some certain knowledge you must have before actually you can actually trade break and retest strategy, before you can actually have a full understanding of break and retest, before you can actually use it to your own advantage. Okay, so the first thing you must have, the first knowledge you need before you can actually trade break and retest is support and resistance. Support and what? Support and resistance. Then the next thing you need to know how to do what? How to identify a trend. And the thirdly, you need to understand what? Candlesticks. Okay, so some persons already know how to actually read the charts, and they actually know how to understand the trend. They actually know how to read candlestick, the Japanese candlestick, and there are some of them also know how to do what, how to spot support and resistance. But for those who don't know, I will do a little guide on that before I actually proceed to the main video. Okay, so just try to follow me closely. So we're starting with the first, how to identify a trend. Okay, let's say a market, how to know a buy trend, how to know a buy market, how to know that a market is currently on a buy. When a market is buying, there are some things you must note down. You tend to see a massive movement upward. This massive movement upward is called an impulsive movement, whereby you see candlesticks with whereby you see bigger candlestick like Marabuzo's candlesticks. You tend to see them on a trending market. Okay, then you see something like this: a market will come down without getting to the last low, then it will pause there, it will go up again, breaking above that last high. That movement is called what? An impulsive movement. It is called what? An impulsive movement. That is telling you that this market is on a buy trend. Then you see something like this again, the market will comes down without getting to that point again, then it goes up, breaking above that last point. It comes down, then do what? Breaking above, it comes down, then breaking above, it comes down, then do what? Breaking above. Okay, you can definitely say and correctly say this is a what? This is a buy trend. You can say that this is a what? This is a buy trend. Clearly, this is a buy trend. You see, price keep breaking this top without coming down. Are you seeing this downward movement until probably in the future price decide to do something like this? Okay, so breaking this down. So I'm going to explain and understand all concepts in this video. Okay, I will explain everything to you. So this is how to actually identify a buy trend. So the set trend, on the other hand, this is how to actually identify a set trend. Okay, a set trend is that something like this. It comes down, it gives you a correction, gives you an impulsive movement, a correction, a an impulsive, a correction, an impulsive. You get, this is how to know a what? A sell trend. This is how to know a what? A sell market. Okay, so let's go over to these points. Let's go this market now, this current market. Let's say this market on my chart now. From here to here, what can you call this market? This is a what? This is a clear buy market. This market is on a buy trend. This market is on a buy trend because of what? Because of the same simple concept I just explained to you just now. Are you seeing this? This market is on a what? This market here is a buy what? Is a buy market. Okay? This market is a buy what? Is a buy market. Okay? So this one here, over here, this one is a what? Is a sell trend. This one from here, this is a sell trend. Are you seeing this? This is a clear what? A clear sell trend. See what the market did. An impulsive movement. Remember a correction, an impulsive movement, some corrections, an impulsive, then you have corrections, then you have impulsive movement, then you have corrections, then you have impulsive, then you have corrections, then you have what? Impulsive movement. This is a clear what? Sell trend. Okay, so by now I believe you already know how to do what, how to spot a trend, how to actually identify what a market trend, a trending market. I believe you already know that. So the next thing we want to talk about now is what is the next concept which you must know, which is understanding support and resistance. Support and resistance, they're actually like they are like zones in the market. You can actually call them strongholds in the market. They are points or they are zones where price gets to the market and reverse back either for a buy or for a sell. What do I mean? Let's say a market is buying upward, then it comes down. This point has automatically become a what? A support. That people automatically become, sorry, a resistance. Why do I call it a resistance? As the word imply, a resistance, something resisting what, something from what, moving upward. Resist. You cannot resist something from going down. You can only resist something from what, from moving upward. So this point here is already a resistance point. This point here is already what, a resistance point. Okay, so let's say in the future price decide to come here, you can actually say this market is, the market has higher tendency of falling back because of what, this point can be called a resistance point. Why? In the past, price got here and bounced back. So there's higher tendency that if it comes back to here, if it comes back to here, in the future, if you come back to here in the future, if you come back to here in the future, there's higher possibility that it's what, it will drop down because of why, because of this point here, of this price here. You get, so this point here, this one here has automatically become what? Become a support. A support, as the word imply, is something that is what? Um something that is supporting something from what? From something that is supporting something from moving what, upward. Let's say I am supporting you from moving upward. I am giving you knowledge and so you can actually what, better your trading knowledge so that you can actually work, make more profit. This is actually a support. So also in the forex or in the trading market generally, we have what is called support and resistance. They are just something like this. We have a something like just this. Okay, let me give you a very clear, a simple concept so that you can actually get to what I'm trying to explain. Sorry, I'm going to explain breakout for you, but you just have to understand this concept first. Okay, so this is actually what I am actually explaining here. This is actually the details of what I'm explaining. So this is a what, this one here is a support. It comes to resistance, it bounces back to support. From resistance it comes here, it bounces back. From here it comes here, it bounces back. This is what is support and a resistance. Okay, these are support and resistance works. Okay, these are support and resistance works. So sometimes price might just break above. You get, support and resistance, they are not actually holy. They are not holy gray that market cannot actually break above or below them. Price can actually break above or below what, or below support and resistance. Okay, so that is that for support and resistance. I believe by now you already know how to draw support and resistance. But let me show you with a chart. Let's come to the chart here so that you can actually get a full understanding of support and resistance with what, which this is it. Are you seeing this one? See what happened here? Price got here in the past. See what it did. Market came down. So there's higher tendency and possibility that if price gets in the future, it's going to fall back. See what happened? See what the market did? Price actually got here in the, see price got here and we did what, the market fell down. The market fell down. So this point here can be referred to as what, a resistance point. A resistance point. Okay, so this one here is what, a resistance point as well. Okay, let us look for more examples. This one here, this one here, are you seeing this? A resistance point, a resistance. This one here is support point. Are you seeing it? A support. This one here is support. This is a support. This is a support. Okay, you get, this is actually a support. These two are their support zones. They are support what? Zones, support regions. So the last concept which I'm going to talk about before we go into how to actually trade, break and retest, the knowledge you need is understanding candlestick. Candlestick, I won't be able to cover this topic here, so I will just go on into the most important candlestick. We actually have candlestick pattern. I will talk more on candlestick probably in my next videos. Okay, candlestick are very important. Currently, what you are seeing on my screen is this a candlestick. So I will tell you the most important candlestick you need. The most important candlestick you need in trading, support in trading, breakout and retest is the first candlestick you need. You need the knowledge of hammer, how to identify hammer. Okay, hammer candlestick, they are very important. Okay, they actually talks about a buy movement. Then the next candlestick you should know about is the shooting star. The shooting star was shooting star candlestick. For example, this is currently this one here. This is a shooting star. Are you seeing? They talks about set trend. This one here is an hammer. This is hammer. Then this one here is shooting star. Okay, shooting star here, and this is hammer. So these are the two important candlestick you need to actually know. You can actually learn other. There are several candlestick we have. We have the Marabuzo candlestick, we have the dojis, we have so many candlesticks, but I won't be able to cover that in this topic. I just want you to have a foundation so that when we move on to how to trade, break and retest, you won't get confused. Okay, so let us get to the main topic now, break and retest, how to actually trade break and retest. I believe by now you already have knowledge, or you understand how to actually do what, identify a trend, then know how to draw support and resistance, how to identify them, and lastly you already have knowledge of hammer and doji candlesticks. Okay, so let's say for example, remember that I told you about its support and resistance, and I told you something about support and resistance, that they cannot last forever, that they don't last forever. Okay, let's say we have a market like this. Let me explain something, concept to you. We have a market something as this. We have a market as this. Remember this one here upward, this is a resistance point. Then we have a support at the down. We have a support here. At the down we have a support. This is a support region. Okay, so we have a support region here. So see what market decide to do. Market did something like this. It's it comes here, it bounce back. Remember that I told you about support and resistance, they don't last forever. Support and resistance, they don't last forever. Okay, and note this: whenever a support is being broken, it automatically turns to a what, a resistance. And whenever a resistance is being broken, it automatically turns to a what, a support. So this is the case. Let's say price comes here again. Sorry. Okay, yeah, see, price comes here again. Price comes to this what, to this resistance region, and breaks what, and break above it. What happens? This point has automatically turned to what? This point here has automatically turns to a support. That means price has already broken above what, this resistance point here. This is a resistance. Market ought to get here and reverse back, but unfortunately the market broke above, making this point what, a, sorry, making this point now a support point, because price has going broken above it. So the next move that is likely to occur is something as this, something like this. Market will go up here, comes down, and do what, keeps going. Okay, keeps going up. So if you want to trade this break and retest structure market, or this break and retest strategy, you must put this in mind. If you want to trade break and retest strategy, you must put this in mind. You must trade break and retest with a trend. We actually have different type of market movements. Okay, we have a trending market, the market going upward and downward, a buy market, a sell market, or markets ranging, a ranging market. A ranging market can also be called a sideways market that has no direction, that is going just up down, that has no clear direction. But a trending market is a market that's either a buy market, a market that's either going up, a bullish market, or a market that's doing what, that is falling down. Then the best point to trade, or the best time to trade break and retest, is when the market is either on a buy or on a sell. When the market is on a sideways, you don't trade. You don't trade. Okay. So I just explained something about resistance being broken. Same for support. A support can also be broken. Whenever a support is being broken, it automatically turns to what, a resistance. Let's say the market decides to come down from here and broke below here, it comes back and do what, this is the what, this is a clear, this is what we call break and retest. This is it. See this point here, this point is a what, is a support point. Market ought to get here and reverse, but fortunately market broke below it. You see that? So since market has broken, excuse me, okay, just hold on please. Okay, good. Okay, so since market has broken below this point already, since market has broken below this point, let's go back. Let us go back. Since market has broken below this point has automatically becomes what? Becomes a resistance. That means there's higher tendency that whenever price returns back here in the future, it is going to fall down. So how do you now trade break and retest? Very simple. I want to show you this with a chart, with a chart. Okay. Remember that I told you about support and resistance being broken. They automatically turns what? They automatically turns, when a support is being broken, it automatically turns to a resistance. And when the resistance is being broken, it turns to what? It turns to a support. It turns to a support, okay? So at this point here, you will agree with me that this market from here upward, this market is trending up. This is a what? This is a buy market. This market is currently on a buy trend. Okay. So how do you trade your break and retests with what? With this market, with this a buy market? It's a very simple. All you have to do, you have to wait for what? For price to break above a resistance. For a buy market, the market is buying upward. All you have to do is you have to wait for price to break above the resistance, then patiently wait for it to retest. What do I mean? Wait for a price to break above a resistance. For example, now see this market the market was falling down here. See how it fell down. Then There is a resistance point here, as you can see. Remember what I told you about support and resistance. So market came down here. This has automatically become what, a resistance. But see what happened. Market actually broke above it. Remember what I told you? That is already a breakout. So all you have to do is wait for a retest of that region, of that zone. Okay, wait for a retest of that zone, and whenever price gets there in the future and gives you a reversal candlestick, there are type of entry you must use when trading break and retest. The first one is called a risk entry. A risk entry is a situation whereby you set pending orders. I won't be able to go into details now because that is not the main purpose of this video. Okay. Then there's the other one that is called the risk entry, and then the other one that is called confirmation entry. The confirmation entry, you have to wait and look at confirmations from either the candlestick or whatever you are using as a strategy to actually confirm a trade. So this one, that's why we actually have what is called confirmation entry. The confirmation entry is best in this situation because you have to wait for candlestick rejection. Remember, I just talked to you about candlestick. Okay, so let me show you something that will happen here. How the breakout actually occurred. How to actually spot this breakout. Okay, are you seeing what happened here? The market came down here. It went up. It came down. It went up. Price not breaking. So it came down. This was the first breakout. Seeing this already, this has already shown you that there's a higher, there are some money, there are some actually some new development happening in the market. Price has broken above a what, a resistance zone. So you have to watch for what, for a breakout and a retest. So see what happened. The market did not actually come down immediately and give us some clear movement. Okay, let me excuse me. Okay, see what happened here. The market came down here again, and it went up to this point, breaking above a what, a resistance point again. It came down again. It came down to this same region. It came down to this same region. See what it did. Now we have a very massive breakout. We have a massive breakout, and the market came back to retest. So you may be wondering, you may be asking, okay, why did I not trade this breakout here? Why did I not trade this breakout here? This breakout here? No, in trading breakout, there's something you must note. You need a what? You need a clear breakout. How to actually identify a breakout? You need a very clear breakout. You need some momentum to actually identify that this market has truly broken, not just some partial breakout. For example, you can call it a partial breakout. The market can actually fall down back from here, can actually fall down. But upon seeing this was a very massive breakout. This breakout has already occurred. All you have to do is wait for price to get here. From this point here, this is going to be your buy point. Remember, this is the resistance that was broken. Yeah, this was the resistance that was broken. So you are currently waiting for what? For price to get here. See what happened? It got up to this point. You have nothing to worry about. Patiently wait. Patiently wait for your trade. You don't rush the market, okay? The market will always be here for us, okay? You don't rush it. Patiently wait for it to get to your point of interest, which is currently this point now. So when it gets here, see what happened? Boom, we have a very massive movement upward. So this is actually a breakout and then a retest of this zone here. Remember, this is a buy trend. Now follow the what? Following the buy momentum, the buy trend. Okay. So what you have to do is patiently wait again for a break and a what and a retest. Remember, this point here is already a what? Already a support now. Then we have another support here. This is another support. This okay. Sorry, not this. Then this is another support. This is a This is another support region here. We have one, and this is another support region here. This is resistance that was turned support. Okay, so there's higher tendency that whenever price comes here in the future, price is going to obey. Okay, see what happened there. The market actually came up, and then we have this very massive movement breaking below this first support here with this very massive Marabuzo candlestick. Okay, if you don't have candlestick, please try to study about candlestick. I'll be dropping more videos on the most important candlestick you must know about and how to actually use them. Okay, so don't forget to click on the subscribe button now if you are new to this channel. Okay, so see what happened. The market came down. The market came here and it went down to this point. This is already a breakout. Remember, already a breakout. There was a zone. There was a market price. You see what? So I did this. What just happened? This one here. This was the first breakout here, retest, and it went up. This one here has broken below this point. See what? Patiently wait. You don't have to rush the market. Why are you rushing? The market will always be here for you. Okay. Most successful are traders that are more patient. Okay, if you're always in the adrenaline mood, you just want to always catch every move, every minute. You can't actually stay without trading. It will actually affect your trading career. Learn to be patient. Okay, See what happened? This was a breakout. Patiently wait for it to do a retest. See a retest. Are you seeing this retest? Boom. That is it. It gave us this massive movement. So you can actually say this is a clear breakout here because of the momentum that occurred here. Let's look for more. Let's look for more. Let's not just talk. Let's look for more. Okay. For example, now this one here, are you seeing? This is a breakout here. This is a partial breakout, but you can't call this a real breakout because of the momentum was so weak. We need a breakout that has momentum upward before we can actually say, okay, this is a clear breakout. And the retest of this zone, we're going to take a buy. But now this is not a clear breakout, okay? Let's look for sell. Let's look for sell opportunity, okay? This is a clear breakout as well. Are you seeing it? This is a clear breakout. Remember I told you about support and resistance? Remember I told you about support? This region here. Are you seeing this? This is a support region. See what happened? Price got here, did some movement. It got to this support region. And remember, it got to this resistance region, sorry. And yeah, this is a support. Remember support and resistance I just talked about. Okay, this is a support region. Okay, this one here, this is a support region. So there's higher tendency that if price gets it's going to reverse back. But if it refuses to reverse back and it break out, we have to patiently wait for a what? For price to go down and give us uh, a retest. We need a what? A break and a retest. See what happened? Market actually came down, break above, it came up, but without touching our what? Our zone. At this point, this is where you actually need more patience. Okay, there are sometimes you may miss some trade when it comes to breakout and retest, but trust me, those break and retests you actually catch right, you will definitely make good profit from it. Okay, see what happened? The market came down here, and definitely it came here to test it. After this test, see, are you seeing this massive? Did you see the drop? The market drastically dropped down. That is a very nice clear break and a retest what? A retest trading strategy. A break, a clear word break and retest trading strategy. So let us wait for this chart to load now while I explain more so that I can actually explain more to you. Okay. So this one here is a clear breakout. Are you seeing? This one here is a clear breakout, but the market did not what? The market did not come back for a retest. So market like this, you don't have to rush yourself. Let them go. Let it go. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this market? This one, this is a support region. A support region. The market actually break below. Actually waiting for price to come here, but it refuses. It kept on going down. So you let this market go. You let it go. Okay. There are several opportunities that you are going to get. There are several opportunities that you are going to actually catch in the market. Several opportunities. We have several index. We have several markets that you can actually watch. You can actually trade and make profit from. So actually on the synthetic markets, there was this trade I actually took. There was this like currently now this market, this is a clear break and this is currently a break and retest is currently taking place here now. What do I mean? Remember what I told you about support and what and resistance. So this point here, see this one, two, this point here is actually a what? A support zone that is now a what? A resistance. See what market it is currently here, but I am waiting for a what? A rejection candle so I can actually buy this market. So I can actually do what? Sell this market downward. So let us look for more examples of clear break and retest. Clear break and retest. Okay. Let me show you more examples of break and retest markets and how you can actually do what? Trade them. I believe by now you must have you already have you already know how to identify the trends, know a trending market. Okay, so let us look for more. Let us look for examples. Let us check. Okay, this is currently volatility index. This is volatility what 100 index. Volatility what 100 index chart. Now I'm calling on volatility 100 index charts. Okay, see what happened here. Are you seeing how the market moved? Are you seeing the movement of the market here? Are you seeing this? So it came down here, it went up, broke above this region, it came down again, it went up, comes down again, went up, come down again. See what? See, are you seeing this movement? So this is actually the second type of what break and retest trading strategy. There's one of where a price will actually do what do something like this. A price will do something like a price will produce this, a price will produce this. The price will produce something like this. It will come down. It will come down like this. Then it will break up. It will break. To come down. To go up again. To go up. Then it will break below. Then a retest of this zone. But there's another break and retest strategy that is familiar to that. It does something like this. Okay. It does something like this. it comes down, it goes to this top, it comes down, it always gets close to this top. I used to this is it comes down, it gets few pips below, and it goes up. This is also what a break and a what a retest. But the retest is close to the what? Close to the last high. Are you seeing this? A retest, retesting these zones, retesting these zones. So break and retest is actually very important way of trading. You can actually what? Go to your chart, try to practice this and see how it can actually develop your trading method. See how it can actually help you become a better trader. So I believe by now you must have understood how to really trade break and retest. It's actually very simple, cheap as ABCD. For now, remember, there's whatever question you have, don't feel free to ask, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we post videos, you can actually go through them. Okay, so bye for now until we meet again.